Hey everyone, I'm Danny and welcome to Wizardry Workshop. I'm going to do something a bit different today because today is July 2nd, which means it is World UFO Day. And that's like another thing that I'm pretty interested in. I like paranormal stuff and mysteries and things like that. And I also have my own UFO sighting story that I can tell you guys. When I say UFO, I'm not talking about like aliens or anything. I mean unidentified flying object or aerial phenomena or whatever you want to say. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's aliens. Anyways, so what I saw, I was 13 years old and I had my friend Dave over at my house and we heard my dad outside and he yelled, "If you guys want to see a UFO, get out here quick." So Dave and I ran out to my backyard and looked up in the sky and there was this like metallic cylinder, I guess I would explain it, like a tube or a cylinder, and the ends of the tube or cylinder were like rounded. It wasn't like a saucer or like the typical thing. It was like just this long metal rod, I guess you would say. And it's floating in the sky up like on like this side of the clouds, but up close to the clouds, probably like around where a plane would fly, maybe a little bit lower. And so it had to have been really big, like the size of a commercial airliner or something. Anyways, it just sat there, hovering there, didn't move at all, and it had no windows, it had like no wings, it just hovered there and it was a shiny metal thing. And it was so weird, and like it sat there for a couple of seconds, maybe 3 seconds, 4 seconds, maybe less, I'm not sure. We were just sitting there watching it, and I've told people about this story before and some people have said maybe it was a blimp, but it just wasn't the right shape and there were no markings, like I said, no windows, no wings, nothing. So I don't think it was a blimp, and when I get into what happened next, it's definitely not a blimp. And some people said maybe a weather balloon, but like no, because next what happened was one end of it, the end like kind of like further away from me, started like stretching. So the front end goes like this and then the tail end goes whoosh, and then it was gone. And there was no sound, there was no like flash of light or anything, it was just gone. And it was just weird. It just disappeared. It was almost like it like jumped to like hyperspeed or something. It was the strangest thing I've ever seen. Anyways, so that's what I saw, and ever since then I've been like really interested in like finding out more and like watching shows about like, you know, UFO mysteries and things like that and what they could possibly be. My personal opinion, I don't think I mean, it's possible that it could be aliens, but I don't think that's what it is. I think what people see in the skies, I think those are probably like top secret projects or something, some type of like thing that's being created by humans. Anyways, so in this video, we're going to be making a top secret folder from the US Air Force on UFOs, and the documents, as you can see here, are actual declassified documents from the United States Air Force, and I have kind of textured these. I printed them double-sided, so there's one document here and there's another one right here. And like I said, these are actual official documents that you can find. They've been declassified and they're on the US Air Force website. All I did was I took them and I textured them and made them look like they're printed on old paper, or, you know, just made them look aged. And then I also have a few photographs right here, and I printed this on cardstock. You could print it on glossy paper if you want, but I wasn't too worried about it just because this is like, you know, just a fun project. And then we have the folder that I've designed here, and it has the United States Air Force seal on it and some top secret stamps. So what we want to do is cut out the white space around all of this stuff. So for this edge here and for this edge here, I'm going to just use my scissors, just because these two parts are rounded, so I just want to make sure that they come out looking rounded. And then for the rest, I can use my ruler and X-Acto knife because they're all straight edges on the paper, and I want to make sure they're straight as possible. And then we can take the folder and fold it in half, just up to about right here, not quite half, you know, because a folder itself usually isn't like completely in half. There's like a little bit of space between the two right here. And this is what the folder should look like when you're done. And next we can cut out the actual photos. So these should be pretty simple. So here are all your UFO photos. And we'll set these aside for a sec. And the next thing we're going to do is cut out the white from around these documents. And we can cut all these pages at the same time if you take it and clip it together. So there is document number 1. And for this one, I'm just going to staple it together up here in the corner. I guess we technically could have done that before we started cutting to help hold the pages together even better. There, now we're done with this one. And for this one, I'm not going to staple it. I'm just going to actually clip it with this paper clamp right here, right over here in this, on the corner, just like that. And now we can put it all together. So here we go. So we've got this one, which is a larger packet we'll put right here inside the folder. And then the one we stapled, we'll put it right in here with that. And then we have some photos here, which we can clip with just a paper clip onto the inside part of the folder right here. In fact, we could move this report over to right here. So now, as you can see, it looks like a top secret folder from the US Air Force. Oh yeah, right, and over here on this tab, you can just take a marker or a pen or something and write UFO or something over there. So you should have the folder just like this, opens up with the UFO photos over here with one of the reports on this side and the other one clipped together on this side. And these are actual like sightings that were recorded or documented by the United States Air Force. And that is it. That's I hope you guys like this one. I know it's not Harry Potter, but I do have a new Harry Potter video coming up in just a couple of days, so keep an eye out for that one. If you've seen anything like strange in the sky, some type of aerial phenomena or something, let me know in the comment section below. I'm really interested to hear your guys' stories as well, and I hope you liked mine. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Remember, I get a lot of ideas for these DIYs that I do from your comments. So if you have an idea for something that you want to see me do in the future, definitely leave a comment below and let me know. If you're interested in seeing more DIY videos having to do with Harry Potter and more, go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.